We have made a film showing the struggles refugees face while attending school in America after enduring a horrific scene in Chad and the Congo. By the end of April, UN Refugee Agency operations in Chad were only 16% funded for the year. Since these lack of funds have happened, the World Food Program has had to cut monthly food rations by 60% since 2014. The food is now distributed based on categories of need. The very needy receive 70% of the previous full ration, and the less needy only receive 40% of a full ration. We were given the opportunity to sit down with Elodie, a sophomore, and her siblings Job, Mustafa, and Prosper. Berta, the disabled mother, has 3 sons, the oldest of whom is going to be in 8th grade next year, and his name is Job. He has 2 younger brothers, Mustafa and Prosper, and they are all refugees from Chad. They have been here for 5 years now, and the younger children don't remember anything from the refugee camps. But the eldest Elodie remembers specific events, which is why we will be speaking to her first.
Sophomore at Chapel Hill High School, she's a refugee from Cameroon, and we wanted to ask you a few questions today. So first we wanted to ask is, if in any way do you feel like high school's been harder for you than it has been for other kids?
Personally, I would say yes, because moving from a different country to another country is really hard, especially since you have no clue what the country is like or what you do, or when you don't even know the language, first of all, so you just have to learn it on the spot. It's very hard to be in a high school or like any school with everyone speaking the language, knowing each other. Everybody's like, oh, who are you? You have to make friends and stuff and kind of get your way in and feel comfortable in there.
Yeah.
So honestly, it's really hard, but
Okay. So is there anything that you think your teachers or your friends at school could do that would make high school easier for you?
yes, because like I say again, it's hard to be in a place that you have no clue what's going on. So most teachers actually take us from different countries really stupid, which is really stupid, and a lot of student also does that. Like this way that they'll talk to you, it's like, oh my gosh, you're just from Africa. Oh, you guys are so poor. You don't wear clothes, do you? Like just the thing, like we're just stupid and lower class, which is not true.
Right,
I mean, yes, that's what they teach you in history class, but honestly, travel and learn before you judge somebody. Cause, and then some teachers don't understand and stuff, cause some of them like, take it from me, I don't make it look like I'm from a different country because I'm making myself learn it. They don't understand why you don't understand what they're teaching in class or something, so they think that you're just slacking off and making it hard on you. So personally, I think that it can just take a time to get to know the student. Don't judge them just from the country they came from or from what you think they are, but accept them and support them when they ask you for help. Just like, oh, you know what, I help you with this. And also for students, I would say, don't just take what you learn in history class and put it into things like that. Like, don't say, oh my gosh, she's from Africa, ew, I don't want to be, oh my gosh, she's from Africa, she's stupid. To be honest with you.
Do that.
So just say support them and and get to know them. You might learn a lot and about yourself and a lot about other things.
So if there's one thing you could express to our audience about anything you want, what could it be?
I would say is one of the main stuff that I would say is that don't judge people the way, just because the way you think you know them. It doesn't have to be them from a different country or something. It could be like your best friend or something. Get to know them and don't just assume that I know you and I know everything about you and I'm going to do this. So, because we students and kids are really mean to each other, I would put it that way. But also really kind, which is a good thing. But don't just like I've been told when I came to America, don't judge a book by its cover. So even if you know that book really well, you still don't know a lot about the character in the book.
We also got the opportunity to sit down and talk to the Nsengi family. The Nsengis have 4 kids, and they are refugees from the Congo. One of their kids, Gloire, is going to be attending kindergarten next year, and he has 2 older sisters, Louange and Nanette, who are going into 3rd and 4th grade. The oldest, Jamie, will be in 9th grade next year.
So next we're going to interview Louange, and she has a really sad story. She was bullied a lot. She has a hard time. Her family does not have a lot of money, but there was a girl in her class who, because Louange didn't have mechanical pencils, would bully her and make fun of her. And Louange just got some mechanical pencils. We bought some for her, and she thought that the right thing was to do was to give that mean girl one of her pencils.
Like she my mechanical pencils with me, but when my mom buys something for me, but she steal it. And now we're friends because she said that she took it too far just for mechanical pencils.
Yeah. So she thought that since you didn't have mechanical pencils, she could be mean to you?
Yeah. And because she stole my mechanical pencil and I told her that's why she was mean to me.
By the end of 2012, more than 2.4 million Congolese were internationally displaced and more than 460,000 sought asylum in other countries. The eastern provinces of North Kivu and South Kivu are experiencing the worst of the violence. This refugee crisis is a product of almost 16 years of armed conflict and disruption in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Okay, so what's the hardest thing about being a refugee at school?
Because I cannot understand some things that my teacher says. And when he says that, when I go work, I can't understand nothing about my people.
Thank you so much for watching our film. We hope that this video opens your eyes to the daily struggles of refugees in school and you can improve their overall school experience.